Widow's design in this looks really fucking sick. That's Black Widow in this game. She looks great. That's a really cool design. That is really fucking cool. Spanner. I never really thought that Bruce Banner with the faux hawk would actually look so cool. Never would have guessed that. That actually is pretty dope looking. Captain America. Man, I love Cap, but I'm not gonna lie, his art design, he looks good here, but it's hard to be inspiring with Cap's design. This still looks great, you know, very hyper, like very tech heavy. It looks cool. It definitely kind of looks like maybe Tony Stark had some involvement with this one. That looks like Tony Stark's technology a little bit. You're strange. Jeez, these designs look so fucking cool. I have to go through each and every one of them. I'm so curious about like every character design look. Adam Warlock. Wow. That's cool. Oh, that's sick. Dude. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Black Panther. Black Panther's design is simple, but it always looks great no matter what. I actually really like this design a little bit more with the purple and black, or the purple and gold. Because like there's just enough purple on there to like kind of bring in that like draw to the eyes, but the gold really meshes really well with it. Pretty cool design, I'm not gonna lie. We saw Black Widows. Cloak and Dagger. I'm not too familiar with this character. Looks like it's two characters in one. Well, that's a gnarly looking design. Like I said, I don't know too much about this character. This is definitely a different one for me. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's cool. You can see like the universe inside his cloak like that. Personally, and I'm sure it's more true to like the comic book design, but I would like to see like a, you know, a more inhuman face here. She looks, you know, pretty cool, but a little generic, a little safe. The little crop top jacket there is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. Doctor Strange earlier, Groot. How does Groot look? Wow, Groot looks fucking gnarly. I never would have guessed that. That's Groot. Groot's been juicing up. Like he got like super evil. Hawkeye. Damn, they did a great job with all the artwork with all these characters. All these characters look fantastic. Holy shit. Hawkeye being the one I did not expect to look even cool at all. He's like the most generic fucking hero of all time. Yet they made him look fucking sick as shit. He looks like a character like, he kind of reminds me a little bit of like Aaron Black from Mortal Kombat a little bit. Ryan, what is his name? I can't remember his name. I don't remember the actor's name either. Yeah. Jeremy Reynolds, that's his name. I don't know why I said Ryan. Reynolds. Hella. She looking pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, you know what? That cloak kind of just sold me on the whole thing. The art design, you know, is what I would expect from Hella. Hella's design is, you know, pretty straightforward. But that cloak really does it with this, like, mistiness that's kind of going on here. That's pretty fucking cool. Not gonna lie, that's pretty dope. What we got going on here? Iron Fist. Wow. I really like his color palette. Like the gold, red, black, and a lot of the green going together. That's a lot of colors to be going on here, and it works really, really well. The art design did a great job. All the characters look sick as shit. I don't know why, but he kind of gives me a little bit of like Gohan vibes from like Dragon Ball Z. The hair in particular, he looks like, you know, adult Gohan in particular during the Buu saga. Iron Man looks sick, but I definitely think that he might be the weakest looking design I'm seeing here so far. What I like about it is how like angular his face and mask look. Oh, actually, you know, a lot of this looks pretty cool, but it is pretty like safe. It's definitely not as like what do you call it? Inspirational as the other ones. They definitely kept it a lot more true to the comic book design. He still looks fucking sick. I do like this I do like this helmet a lot more though. This looks pretty fucking cool. I do feel like he's the least like they changed the least on him. A lot of like, it reminds me a lot of like Hela a little bit, where they didn't go as bold with the design look, which is fine. You know, don't break what works. Jeff the Land? I don't know this character. Wow. What the hell? Baby shark do 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 do. Baby, here, watch. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark do 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 do. Baby shark. Yeah, he's even got a waggly butt. Jeff is his name. I don't know anything about this character. Most land sharks are vicious creatures deep in the creatures of the deep, but not Jeff. This adorable, mischievous little guy brings joy and healing to every battle. But if the tides turn, Jeff can morph into a vicarious beast, capable of swallowing any army of foes in a single gulp. So he's got a mean side to him. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking adorable. Strategist. I don't know too much about these classes yet. Here's Loki. Let's see how Loki looks. Oh, dude, Loki looks dope as fuck. See, that looks really good. Oh my god. I love this one. He looks regal as fuck. That feather coat right here going on. Oh, I love this. This is a great design. This might be my favorite design so far. Holy shit. Like, this is what I meant by, like, when I compare this one with Iron Man or, like, Hela, they're a lot more safer, but this is, like, a little bit more bolder. You know, it's still, like, recognizable as Loki, but it's really bold. It's a really cool design. Oh, yeah, Luna Snow. Everyone's been cosplaying as this chick. Definitely the, quite the sexy character in the group. Definitely very like I'm not sure if like Instagram is the word I'm looking for, but like very like trendy in terms of like cute and sexy at the same time. Definitely very like pop cultural design that is really appealing. I think that it also helps with like the contrast of the white and black going together, and then also the good vibes coming off of it. Pop star and superhero. Definitely got the energy and vibes. You know, I never played Overwatch, but I know of all the characters in Overwatch because of their influence on pop culture, and definitely giving me some of that, what's that character that has the big machine? Who's like a K-pop star? I can't remember her name, but definitely giving me some of those vibes. I forgot her name. I'm sure everyone knows who I'm talking about. Chick. Oh, damn. That's definitely an interesting looking design. A little bit, again, you know, I do kind of like the tearing of the leggings here going on. I do think it's really cool looking though. Definitely kind of interesting, like going for like a Valkyrie kind of look while at the same time going like heavy metal, you know, at the same time. Pretty cool. Oh, there's a second costume. Holy shit! Damn, that's a drastic difference, girl. Holy smokes! That's a whole different outfit. Oh my god, there's a whole second outfits for all these characters. I'll have to check them out a little bit. Rasputin. Trained in dark arts, wielding her mighty soul sword. Leaps through portals, navigates the arena easily, transformed into a demonic dark child. All those who stand against her will fall before her merciless blade. Her design is really cool, though. I do like it. Pretty cool. Magneto. See, this is the character, when I saw in the trailer, that actually, like wowed me. Magneto's design is one of the coolest designs I've ever seen. This is when I got interested when I saw the trailers. I was like, wow, that actually looks pretty dope. And it's this art style that really pulled me in, because it's got that, definitely a little bit of that Japanese-inspired anime look. This is something you would see from like a god character in Japanese animes, in particular like JRPGs. You would typically fight someone who has like this I don't know what they call this, but this icon that hovers behind them that represents like some kind of like godliness, and you would typically fight a boss that's like hovering in, and you would have to like deal with like these insane capabilities that they would have. Even the way he carries himself looks really like godly. It's pretty fucking awesome. The moment I saw this in the trailer, I was like, wow, I'm a little bit bewildered here by how cool it is. Definitely one of the coolest things. Master of magnetism. Bends even the strongest will to his whims, or metal to his whims. Yeah. Mantis. Oh wow, they made a design for Mantis. Wow, Mantis is really cute in this one. I don't know if they went for the more similar design to the actress that played Mantis in the cinematic universe, but it definitely looks inspired by that look. I'm not as familiar with Mantis in the, you know, I never read any of the Marvel comics and stuff like that, so I don't know if it's like more true to that comic look, but it's really cool looking. It definitely see a lot of inspiration from what I saw in the like movies and stuff like that. Physics in this game is very impressive. Hair kind of flopping around like that. Cool. Moon Knight. Okay, so Moon Knight, definitely like the face going on here, it's really cool. The rest is very like, you know, to me, I don't want to shit talk because Moon Knight's a cool character, but it is a little bit weird to me because of the fact that I think he's supposed to be like more like mystical, right? But this looks very like hyper tech, like a very high end technology stuff. So I'm not as familiar with Moon Knight's history overall, but if I remember correctly, he's supposed to be like, you know, wearing a lot of like leather, magic leather kind of stuff is typically what I associate him with. Egyptian god of violence or vengeance, yeah. So it's definitely one of the looks that I think that, I don't think it looks bad by any means, but it's definitely a safer look. I think they could have been a little bit bolder. Or Namor is immediately recognizable. I think that the big thing that they did here is adding this like this seashell on his shoulder like that as an armor gauntlet is definitely a cool addition they added. That's pretty cool. The trident is pretty extreme looking. Obviously feathers recognizable. Definitely a cool design. But it is safe. It's again another very safe one. It's not very bold. That's not a bad thing. All the characters look great. Even the safe ones still look like in terms of like putting it in like a scale of 1 to 10. I haven't seen anything below a 6 or a 7 for that matter. Like a lot of the designs are really good, but it is safe. It's definitely recognizable as Namor. Penny Parker. Wow. I'm not as familiar with this character at all. Okay, well, I mentioned before that, you know, the character from Overwatch definitely had that vibes, but this girl's totally got that going on now. I don't, wow, definitely the same vibes. Penny Parker may be young, but she stands in the front lines of Web of Life and Destiny together. Oh, is this the same girl we saw from that Into the Spideyverse thing? That must be. This thing looks like something you'd see from like Evangelion, you know? This thing totally looks like from Evangelion. Psylocke. This is one of the coolest designs I've seen. That is fucking sick. I love this design. This is what I mean by like bold and shit like that. It's so different. Psylocke's design is already iconic. Like, everyone knows Psylocke's design. But this is so different from her initial design, but it still's got like that really cool ninja kunoichi kind of vibe. That's fucking sick. It's like a mix between like ninja and samurai to a certain degree. This is something I would expect to see from like Onimusha to a degree. Really fucking cool. And the scarf? I wouldn't be surprised if they took a little bit of inspiration from the scarf, a little bit from AOT with Mikasa. Kind of giving me a little bit of those vibes. And especially like the fire trail coming off the back end like this. That's pretty cool. Get Rocket Raccoon. Rocket looking pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Hard to make this character look great. But that mohawk he's got going on is actually a nice little like crowning addition to him. Typically, I don't like it when you overstack characters with too much like tech on their bodies, but it works pretty well with Rocket's case. Because he is like a, you know, a furry, small, furry creature, so you gotta kind of accentuate the body a little bit more. That big bushy tail. Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch's design is pretty cool. But she also... she's really cool, but she is also a little bit on the safe side. I don't feel like they went really bold with her, but it's still like one of the coolest damn designs I've seen so far. Crown looks great. The crown looks great with that hair too. That's like, that hair really goes well with it. Pretty fucking awesome. Spidey-Man. Really hard to screw up the Spidey-Man outfit. Again, safe. But really cool. I do like the redesign of the Spider-Man logo on the chest. Looks a little bit more, looks a little interesting. I'm not sure interesting is the right word, but like, it looks cool. It broadens the chest a little bit more. Adding a little bit of black into it looks pretty cool too. Like right here and stuff like that. But it's pretty hard to, you know, to change the Spider-Man look. Squirrel Girl. I have no idea who this is. Considering that I know nothing about this character at all, I've never even seen the design of this character. Really cute design, but for a Marvel game, for a comic book character, it's still great. I think it's still pretty cool. And I think what does it for me is these fur coatings going on right here. Like on the legging or on the shorts. That's really cool. And this like scaly like elbow pad going on right there. It's a pretty cool design. What do you think of this design? Yeah. Yeah, she does have a white squirrel on her head. Yeah, she's pretty thick. Yeah, just the tail. Big ass bushy tail. Very, very much so. Good lord. Our Lord looks pretty fucking sick. I can't deny that. He looks great. Peter looks great here. I would, like, here's one of those cases where they did play it safe, but it still looks great. It's so good looking that I don't care that it played it safe. Although I traditionally identify Peter with a red coat instead of a blue coat, but they made it look really good with the blue eyes on the mask. That looks really dope. Storm. Oh my god, Storm looks fantastic! Holy shit! That is one of the coolest fucking designs. Holy shit. That's like what I mean by like being a little bold a little bit, is that like it's got a lot going on where it's like, it's still that like that classic superhero One Piece, like, you know, that I wouldn't call it a leotard, but it's like, it's that kind of One Piece look. But at the same time, they got something new going on with it, where they kind of reinvent the wheel a little bit, where they add this like this cloak that looks like almost like bat wings to a certain degree, but it connects to the elbows. That's fucking cool. And the hair just looks great. And then I noticed that they added a little shimmer to it, almost like there's electricity coming off her hair. That's pretty cool. That's a awesome, awesome looking design. Down to the last characters here. Punisher. Punisher looks good. He looks good. Very high tech. Actually, it doesn't look that high tech. Modern military look. Big arms, which to expect. Punisher looks great. You know, simple. You don't need to reinvent the wheel with his design. I think that they added the right attachments to the body where it needed to be to really, like, you know, to really like balance out the look, because he is such a top-heavy design character. They added like the shoulder, like this over the shoulder, like I don't know what the rounds are called, but they're grenade launcher rounds. Along with this, it looks like a knife. Yeah, big ass knife here. Along with these pouches on the side, it helps like balance out the body a little bit more, so that way the body doesn't feel so top heavy, but it's still a very top heavy body. Gun, you know, generic gun, but he looks good. You know, a little safe but good. Thor, damn Thor. Doesn't look as good as his brother. His brother definitely has got the snazzy look appeal, but he still looks great. Guess he didn't appreciate me comparing him to Loki. But he looks great. Fantastic design. Damn, I love these designs. These are great, though. Almost none of them are bad. All of them are fantastic. Venom. Classic. You can't really change the Venom look. So you're always going to play it safe with Venom. What the trick to making Venom, in my opinion, work, and make the look and design work really well, is the face. You need to get the face right. And they did a pretty good job with the face. My only issue is that there's not enough, like, going on with the teeth, but they got a lot going on with the tongue. Venom is definitely, without a doubt, one of the designs where, like Spider-Man, it's really hard to change the design and be bold with it, because, you know, the character design is so iconic and recognizable, you don't really want to change it. This is the Eddie Brock one, yeah. That's why he's so big and bulky. I do, like, one of the things that, if they introduce, like, Carnage and stuff like that into this game later as DLC or as additional characters, I hope that they really go bold with the look of design of Carnage to look really, like, out there. Personally, instead of going with Carnage and going down the safe route, I would like to see, like, Anti-Venom instead. Like, get something a little more wild with the symbiotes. Personally, I would love to see Null. If they could bring Null into this game, that'd be fucking awesome. Winter Soldier. I love Winter Soldier. I think he's a great character. Pretty cool design. Actually, this is a great design. So, like, when I would have to compare, like, Winter Soldier to, like, the Punisher's design. I think this looks way better. This is a better design than the Punisher's design. Not that the Punisher's design is better or bad, but this is better in my opinion, because there's a little bit more, like, this little coat, this little vest going on here with the little fur coat going on, adds, like, a little bit to this look to look pretty, like, stylish, while still looking very modern military-esque. I love the character of Winter Soldier. I think he's a really cool character. I particularly fell in love with the character during, like, this MCU and the actual movie of the Winter Soldier. I thought that was such a fucking badass movie. I loved the character ever since then. And I just think that this character has really got an interesting like design look with the mask and stuff like that. I always thought, like, that is such a cool concept. Red star on the arm. Definitely a cool character. Granted, I don't feel like they're going in the right direction with Winter Soldier in the post. You know, now that he's a good guy again, not a villain anymore. I don't really like the direction they're going with the character in the MCU, but still. Really cool character. Wolverine, definitely an interesting design. Wow, they got a lot going. Oh, his hair changes when he's got his blades out. Dude, that's fucking sick. This is definitely an interesting design. I like the yellow, and the blue is pretty cool, I guess. It's a little bit out there for Wolverine. I would have liked the classic browning yellow look. You know, the just that striking look for him. Yellow always looks great though. So it's not a bad look by any means. I do wonder about having him have the metal like things off his knuckles like that. I get why they went with it, because they wanted to add a little bit, you know, a little bit more to the outfit design. I'm not sure how I feel about that entirely. Boots are booty, I guess. I don't know. They're okay. But it's the hair that really goes the long way. Like that hair and that mane going on there, that's pretty fucking sick. Especially when you see that he's got this going on and he looks classic. That's fucking awesome. I love that, and it retracts when it goes away. That's cool. Ah, okay, we went through all the characters. That's fucking cool. Spanner. Oh, I see. So I see what they did. They added like different, like, so it's all the way in one character, but their physical design looks different depending on what transformation they're in. Because there's characters that transform. Okay. Bruce's design looks pretty fucking, you know, pretty good for a simplistic design. But what I like about it is all this green that's going on with this purple. That's pretty cool. Obviously, Hulk looks fantastic. Classic look. Simple, but that faux hawk adds something to it that is neat, especially considering that, you know, he's got this you know, trail to the side with the hair, and then it turns into a faux hawk here. Let's see what this looks like. And it just looks really crazy right here when he's bigger and bolder looking. Oh my god. Get off the juice, buddy. Hey, he looks great. Hard to break away from the design of Bruce Banner. I wonder, is there other transformations we're seeing here? Other transformations. Scarlet Witch, or not Scarlet Witch, Black Widow looks fantastic though. This is one of the coolest fucking designs I've ever seen. It's a simple like bodysuit look, but it's got a lot of like lighting going on here in the right lines to be in the right spots. It's definitely very what do they call the character in Overwatch? I can't remember the name of the character. The sniper character. You guys know what I'm talking about, with the fucking slightly bluish skin. I can't remember her name. But definitely very taken heavily inspired in that design. Clearly with the sniper rifle and stuff that's going on. But I think they did a great job making it slightly their own. You know, it definitely is, you know, a lot of inspiration from that design, but it's pretty cool.